No, I got it set, but it's on this orientation though. All right, this is the live stream take 2 because I don't know how to work on the phone how I usually do, but okay, now I got it all. Wait, what the hell? Oh, shoot, it's upside down, so I have to put it this way. Yeah. All right, we'll have to put it this way then, which is fine. But yeah, we got the PC right here, which is crazy. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, sorry. All right, we got the chat and stuff. Okay, we're good. We're live. So yeah, this is take 2. We got the PC right here. And yes, there is a fucking dead spider right there, which is crazy. Wonder how many more spiders it is. It's only been like a year. I usually do this every year, cleaning this out and shit, but you know how this goes, right? It's crazy. So we're gonna be taking this apart, new stuff, because I got the new cryo thing right here for the CPU. I got some very mysterious extra goodies right here, which this is the, I think this is the vac thing, so I don't use compressed air. I'm using with this right here, which is pretty nice. It's loud and it works. And also I make sure I have my alcohol for electronics and stuff, so then that way it don't get messed up. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a couple of hours for this shit, because this shit is gonna be crazy as hell. So chat invisible. All right, let me just make sure we got the flash on. Everything should be on, nothing muted. Retinal on. I don't know, retinal. All right. Okay. Let me go put this on the little tripod thing right here, so then that way it won't get messed up or shit. You actually can see it right there, the whole thing and stuff. Nice and flat, you know. Because we got a lot to go through with this. It's crazy. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go through. Super dusty. Holy shit. So dusty as fuck. Especially this early. God damn. I just woke up and I was like, man, let me get my ass up. I gotta do this PC and stuff. And I said, I want to get this over with. I don't want to be so long, but it is going to take probably like a couple of hours. I'm going to take off this. I'm thinking about just keeping the fans on there, but I'm just going to wipe inside and blow it off and dust it off. And yeah, I'm going to take care of that shit too, bro. Here comes Dreamcast guy. Oh man, not another Dreamcast. It's my damn videos. Oh my god. Hacked it. GTA 6 hacked it. Rockstar leaks are getting worse. Well, we'll see all the leaks and we'll probably talk about it at the end of the month. Like again, still waiting for like trailer 3, but I don't think trailer 3 is coming out this fucking month. So way in hell. Not that fucking month. It's crazy. Let me get the chat up. That way. Okay. Get the chat up and popping. Okay, there it is. We got the chat up. Okay, there it is. We got the chat up. Yep. There we go. Put it like this. There we go. All right. So then that way you don't hear an echo. There we go. Okay, we got the chat up. There we go. Got my water. Look like shit, but look like shit. I still feel like shit, but I'm okay. Got my water. Whew, it's hella dusty up in here. I'm gonna have to wipe all of this shit down. It's crazy. You know, it feels good when it's springtime, man. It feels really good. It really does. All right. Let me see. Shit. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Hey, Alexa. Let's see. Play some hip hop. Hey, Alexa. Want to see if we can play some music and stuff. Be kind of getting bored, but I'm here. We're gonna start working on this stuff in like 2 minutes. Trying to get all this shit together. Get my stuff that I need, which I do. I got a toothbrush because we're gonna need to scrape that. Right. Yeah, I think I do got a pair of gloves. I need to get the pair of gloves. Yeah. Alright. So I gotta get that shit out the car. Not to just get it real quick. It ain't gonna be that long. Gotta get a pair of gloves and then this shit. Alexa. Oh, you so big. Man, she really needs to throw this shit out. It's been trash. Let me go get it from the car. Hold up. Forgot. I got the TV too. Turn that on. There you go. Alright, gotta grab these keys. Let's go out to my car real quick and just grab the other fucking shit. Mm-hmm.
Power on. Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected.
And what the fuck? Why is it froze? There we go. See. Copyright free hip hop music.
Tap into your husky spirit with the M&T Bank Yukon debit card.
Oh, I hate these fucking ads. Like, god damn, YouTube. Stop with these ads. Nobody wants your shit. For real. Nobody wants your shit. No. Fuck out of here. All right. Much better. Got some music and stuff. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, got some gloves. All right, I think we're ready to pop off and go. All right. So we need some screws for this right here. Start opening up this one right here. This one got a lip. Oh, whoo! Look at that dust. Holy shit. This is going straight into the wash. This has been just accumulating over that bitch. Accumulating. This. Wash. That shit has just been like accumulating. And then like the fucking top right here is like even more crazy. So it's going straight into the wash. Might as well take care of this too. This bottom one right here. Let's look at that. Fucking nasty. It's like accumulating. But it's not too bad. Actually, this is pretty clean for a while. Fucking shot like that. All right, that's clean. Now I can sit and air dry, like for real. Try to air this out and shit. See, now it's clean, better, but now I just gotta sit and air dry. I probably put the fan over this. So I sit, let that shit air dry. Almost dropped it. Put this right here. Okay. All right. All right, so let's put on the handy dandy gloves for this. It's fucking nasty. See, it's gotta go through it and stuff today. Put this over here. All right, so there it is. So we're gonna have to take off these screws over here at this end. Grab this screwdriver. So let's see if we can take this screw off. There we go. Try to organize it, see if we can get it. It's not too bad. It's getting off pretty well. Damn. Oh, this one at the end doesn't want to do it. Oh, okay. All right. It's just only one. So we'll wipe this down for last. Yeah. You can see it, like, look at this, the glass. Oh my god. Filled with dust. We'll wipe it down for last. That'll be the last thing to wipe down. Alright. I think we can get that little guy out there. Rest in peace to you. I'm sorry. Sorry it turns out this way for you, little buddy, but you're gonna have to go. Yep, look at that. Small ass spider. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there where I'm pointing at. Oop. Rest in peace to you, buddy. Sorry. So I think what we're going to do is first is start taking some of this stuff off. This is the support beam to this. Put that to the side. And what I like to do is do piece by piece. So we're going to do the GPU, and we'll do this part after we take out this one. So I'm going to gently put this power supply, take it out. There we go. Put it to the side. Side over here. And we gotta take out this right here. Yeah, it's these two. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out these two here. You know, it's wild that we're living in the fuck. I want that shit to get down there. Come on, man. It's like it wants to have magnet to it, but it doesn't have enough strength. If I wobble it. Let me see if I can get another one with a little bit of strength. There we go. Ah, you son of a bitch. Okay, what I'm gonna do. There we go. Drag it across. There we go. Put it on top of the thing right here. Alright. Okay, so now got the GPU about to be off. I gotta find the switch, and the switch is like literally right here. So you get the flathead screwdriver, and we're gonna click off the switch. Okay. So I'm gonna probably have to stand over here at this corner, because you probably may not see it, but it's like literally like a little latch sticking out right here. That latch opens up the GPU. Right. No, we could just take it out.
For any day, any flow. Impact sensor covered.
There we go. See if I gotta latch it down a little bit more. Yeah. Nope, it's off. It's off. Gotta be careful. There we go. There we go. The latch. Still good. And there it is. Beautiful. I think this is a 6080 non-XT. Beautiful. Shit. Probably these cost more now than ever before. Like, because of the fucking inflation. Like, almost this build, like, this build used to be costing about, what, like, maybe like, I'm gonna put that right there. This build probably costs about, I don't know, like maybe like what, like $1,000 something or something like that. Say this used to be like $1,000. Now with the inflation and all this crazy RAM prices and storage that I have, shit, this almost like damn near 3 to 4K fucking easily. Wasn't that long ago, it wasn't that much. Now it's like 3 to 4K. So there's our graphics. This card is out. Put it to the side. We'll clean it off in a minute. All right. Now I'm gonna unpeel that one. Just going off to the side a little bit. I'll keep this one down there. Now we gotta take off this, because this will be the CPU and stuff. So we gotta take this off. We're gonna clean this off too. Alright. Usually the hard part for this one is just the fucking clips. The clips are the hardest part. because you gotta really like get in here and take off the clip. So I think if you just do one at a time, like clip this off, the other one should be just as easy to clip off. There we go. And it's like right there. So we're gonna have to take off the back, but we'll get to that part. Come on, clip them. Unclip. Unclip. Yeah, it's really hard to get in here because when you have fans and stuff in the way and shit. There we go. Just wiggle this a little bit. I think I got it. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Even harder to do it with gloves. Don't want to break it, but it just takes a little bit of wiggling. Yeah, it's looking good. Let me put this over here a little bit closer to me. There we go. There we go. That's it. Just gotta take that loose a little bit. One of the clips is off, but it's okay. So I can put that back on later. I gotta make sure it's not underneath here. We might need to take that back plate off. And we might have to take these two off the top. I want to see if I can just wiggle it. Okay, I see where it is. It's right underneath here. It's right underneath here, this wire, because I tuck it underneath this little piece right here. So it'll be a lot more cleaner and stuff. I'm going to take off these clips. Lift, boom, out the way. There we go. There we go. Nice. Oh, thanks, Top Shelf Gaming. Good to see you stopping by. Yeah, man, just, doing some PC cleanup, man. Springtime 2027. You already know, man. Just ready to just clean this shit up, dust this shit off, and be done with it. I want to go back and jump into Starfield, but I was like, well, that ain't gonna happen. Nope. You want to know what happened? The fact that, because I was using Mod Organizer 2 to mod Starfield, I had a save, right? I was like level 39. Now, I could play the DLC, but then the problem was the fact that, whatchamacallit, my save got fucking corrupt. So I made a new character, And the cruise mode for like how it works with the button and stuff, that works on my new character, but it doesn't work on my old character. So I'm guessing that whole save, my whatever, was so fucking corrupt, so it would not work. So I have to restart the thing, and I'm gonna have to play it from the beginning, but it's fine. Probably gonna do the UC Vanguard this time around. I did the Freestart Collective when I first played it, but now I'm gonna do the UC Vanguard. I'm gonna do that first. Then hopefully I get to a good level, and then I can do the Terra Armada. Maybe like go under, probably do like level 30. Go under a little bit. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Ooh. Ooh, dusty. Look how fucking dusty this bitch is. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's that time, man. It's that time, man. It's just holy shit. Oh, ooh, man. This is gonna go into the wash. I'm probably gonna have to. I might have to just like put that in the wash for real. Like it's just gonna go in the wash and then let that shit sit. My God. So here's the sticks that I have. Might as well take off the sticks too. Corsair Vengeance DDR4. Not that long ago, it used to be what, fucking $80? 80, $100 easily, but now it's like fucking like, now I'm holding in my hand at least about like $300-$400. It's crazy how you look into your own fucking shit. You're like, God damn, bro, this wasn't even like this. Times used to be better. Times used to be better. Shit. You know, times used to be so much better. Now I'm holding in my hands like shit that I will never thought I will fucking own or imagine. Like, oh shit, these shits cost like fucking a G-Lo. Jesus Christ. And there's my Ryzen 9 5900X. Yeah. Take them out and wipe them down and shit. Whew. Yeah. Still good. Corsair Vengeance. Jesus Christ. Not that long ago. Holy fuck. Alright, so now we gotta do the back and stuff. So we gotta take out that CPU before we do anything. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna see if I can put it on a paper towel. Get this raggedy ass t-shirt. Alright, there we go. Look at this. Just get an old dirty ass, well, not dirty, but an old raggedy ass t-shirt. Not even fucking using. And we'll take it out and we'll put it on here, and this is where we're gonna clean our CPU up. Alright. So we got this lever piece. Boom. Pop it back. And then we'll take this out gently. Place it right there. Shit. Yeah, it seems better days, bro. Seen better days. But it's still good. You know, I was almost about to upgrade that shit too. To a Ryzen 9 5900X with 32 whatever, but I was like, you know what, I'll just stick with this shit. it's been serving me pretty well, and I haven't had no problems and shit. So there's that, you know. All right, so now we got that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this down from the top, and then I'm going to throw it in the bathtub, wash it down. Well, not wash, well, just rinse it off. It's better to do it that way than trying to blow it, because it's just like, look at this fucking shit. This should have been collecting hella dust for like too long. Too fucking long. So I'll wipe it down and shit. Grab whatever. Grab this and wipe this shit down right here. All that nasty ass shit. Oh god. And then we'll clean it in the bathtub, put some hot water. Like for real. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need some hot ass water. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Gotta get a toothbrush for this. Sometimes it's hard to reach areas. I want to get it between the pipes and shit. Nice little soft ass toothbrush. Alright. See, that looks so, it looks so much better. Just getting a nice little toothbrush. Brushing this bitch down. Get where the pipes are. Shit. Alright. So now that's already set. Boom. Don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm gonna get a new pair of gloves. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to see if I can get this one out here. We're gonna do the back ones and stuff. So we're gonna flip it over. We'll keep this on there. They ain't doing nothing. We'll keep the rest like that, and then we'll blow it out and shit.
Once you pop, you'll realize how you fouled out.
Sit here and wipe this shit down. And we'll check in the inside. Alright, so since this is going to be a little bit difficult, I'm going to take off this because these are the clips. So we're going to put that to the side for a minute. Put the clips over here.
The number one pharmacist recommends.
And put this over here.
Hi, sorry.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a
Oh,
conversation.
come on. There we go. Now both of these clips off.
Where? I lost her.
And we'll just gently lift this up.
Every frame matters. And right now, it pays to upgrade. Switch today and score a $200 Visa reward card on us.
And then we'll probably do
Free expert installation.
There we go. It's gonna be hanging, but I ain't gonna do nothing. Now we gotta take out this back cover. And we should be good to go from here. All right. Back cover remove. Look how beautiful that is. See, it takes a lot of time to just organize my wires as much as I can and get it nice and clean, so that it won't be as crazy. I can see that down here is a lot of dust down here. Holy shit! All right, first we need to figure out where is the HDMI stuff, because there's the things for this, and then we need the things for the fucking thing for it. Sometimes it's really hard to see where we can find it. There's the top ones for these. And then there's these. I think these are for the back. See, it's hard to find wires and stuff because I wish it was a little bit easier, but okay, if I see one going all the way over here. I think this is only connected to this one, so we're gonna have to take this one out. Yep. Yeah. This is this one. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this. There we go. Now it's lowering down, so we already took out the two that was hiding back here, so. I didn't connect it on I connected back on the main board. I just put the extras towards the back. You can see it. If you can see it, but you probably can't, but it's right here. I think it's right behind this piece. Let me see what I can do. Maybe what I can do is take these out, take these pins out. All right, there we go. All right, so there we go. All right, we should be able to pull these out now. There we go. So we got both right there. I'll show you where it is. Like, so I think I put these like this. So I tucked those two behind here with this wire. So I kind of like have the RGB pins behind there. And I tucked this extra thing right on top of here and put the extra over here. That's when like this one. This will connect to the head thing, the main one, and then I put those through right here, put the RGBs behind there so it could tuck underneath this little corner spot right there. So now we got that off. So now we got these two we can clean down, wipe down, and stuff like that. So there's that. Put that to the side so I don't lose it. Okay, so now we got through that part. Now we got to get underneath this part. So I'm not going to take it down completely, but what I could do is I'm going to see if I can take out the power supply and this and kind of give it a nice wipe down, because it's like really fucking dusty down here. Extremely, but I'm going to take this off right over here. Take off this, and I'm glad I got so much room down here. I could fit another 4 terabytes down here, but I got it to the side because I want to use this. I think I upgraded it, I think like 2 years ago. I upgraded from 4 terabytes to 6 terabytes. So, got that. Ooh, it is mad dusty down here. Holy shit. No jokums. Okay, so we put this up to the side. Put this up right here. What I'll do is I'm gonna tuck it. All right, just tuck it underneath here. Just for now, just for a place thing. And then I'll put this up here. All right, so at least underneath is like pretty clear. It doesn't have that much junk underneath here. So I'm gonna take this out because we need to wipe this down because it's like completely fucking dirty. Luckily, this is toolless. Actually, I like this case because it's fucking toolless. It's just all I have to do is just unscrew like these two little things right here, and I can just pop the whole tray out. So that's what we're going to do. Pop this open and stuff. Whew, man, it's dusty. Okay, boom. Like this one. Yep. All I have to do is just pop it. Boom. Voila. That's it. Just pop it open and then you just have all your shit. So yeah, I have a 2 terabyte, Samsung SSD solid state drive, and then I got a hard drive. So at least this is not going to be that hard to clean up, dust off. I'm probably going to blow this one off. So a minute. Put it to the side for a minute. Yeah. That. Now the other challenging thing is the power supply. So power supply is right over here, and then I'm probably gonna sit it on top of here. Damn, it's crazy how I got 2 drive bays right here too. Could put more solid state drive in the future. Might do that. I might do that, but until prices get better. Not right now. All right. So let me throw this over here. Throw that over there real quick. This DDR4 kits over here. Okay. Now we gotta take this out. But I'm just gonna set it on top of here and blow it off and stuff. So let's get our screwdriver. be that hard. I'm gonna have to wipe down the case and blow it off. I'm gonna start here first before I do anything else. You know, like blow it off, do whatever I need to do here first. Then I can start wiping it down, putting it together, you know? I think it's right here, this little corner. All right, now it's starting to come off now. Okay. Well, one screw left. Hold it up. There we go. It is 4 screws. That's it. Power supply about to be out of here. All right. Ugh. This is a big boy. This is the ToughPower series, I think from Thermaltake. This right here is at least 1,000 and something watts, 1,050 watts of power. So upgradability on this is literally is a non-issue. All right, there it is. There it is. I'll probably put it like this. Yeah, see, it's upside down, but it's 1,050 watt power supply that I have. I'm gonna put it up like that. So then that way, when I blow this off in here, wipe it, it should be good to go. Now I got this nice little fancy tool right here. Looking good. Got a little light. You get up in here and shit. Probably can't see it, but I'm gonna get into this bottom base. See, got that done, but still not done yet. I think that's good. We only use like 86%. This was charged. Like, holy shit, we already at 86. Goddamn, barely even use it. But see, it's nice and clean and dust off. And now we can just wipe in here, get it nice and wiped and clean, and then we can put this part back. Then we can just blow off the front and stuff like that, whatever we need to do, and wipe and clean all the blades and stuff. And then we should be there from step 1. So that's step 1. It's literally step 1. little wipe to it, and then we'll blow it off again. Get it looking like it's brand new again, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit brand new. Now we can wipe down the base a little bit. The side up here, wipe down the base. Oh man. Alright. Hopefully we can get the hard part out the way. Yeah. But oh yeah, this is a lot better. Lot better. So it looks a lot better now. Doesn't look all fucking crazy. Okay, look at that. That's so fucking beautiful. Damn, this shit looks so much better. Wipe a little bit on the outside too. Get that. Probably can get this little fan thing right here. Since I'm right here anyway, you know, since I got the wipe, I might as well do the back blades for this. Before I go do the front blades on the two tops. The front fans will do that. So right now I'm wiping down like each blade so I don't have to take it out and all that stuff, and then I can wipe down the base of it. From behind here, because it's gonna be like really hard to reach. So since I'm here, might as well do it right now, you know, right? Alright. Now let's go do this. We gotta blow this off. This shit is mad dusty. Jeez. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Looks like a brand new one. Looks better now. Much better. Much better. Got some of the stuff dusted off. I'm not going to take off each individual wire, but at least now it's better. A lot better. So now we can wipe this off the top a little bit right here. Get it looking a little bit better, right? We don't have to take it all apart. We're just going to wipe it a little bit. And we don't have to wipe down inside. It's all plastic and metal. Like a little bit off the side, a little bit. And then blow it off and boom, it's like a brand new thing right here. So there it is. You know, the crazy part is, like, you know, when I got this Samsung, this is a actual used Samsung solid state drive. You know, and I got it from Micro Center, and it was like on sale on a discount. I was like, shit, for 2 terabytes for this? I was like, this is a good fucking deal. I'm like, let me go grab this. Usually this will cost like a lot more, but it works just fine. It works just fucking fine, which is crazy. Surprising it doesn't look like this, but surprising. All right, so now we got the inside wiped as much as we can. All right, get in the corners of it. Down into the corners, getting over here. Over here, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, now that's already been taken care of and stuff, and it's already clean and wiped. Now we can start putting it back. Now, let's start putting this back. Putting this. This is facing towards the bottom. Yeah, this face towards the bottom. Yeah, because if the screws line up like this, it was facing towards the bottom. So now we gotta just slide it right underneath the bottom. And then we still gotta hold it out because we gotta put in a fucking screw. So right there. If I can get one screw in, we're okay. Put this more tighter than this. All right, so now we gotta get one screw in this bitch on the power supply. Probably can't see it because it's like all the way at the bottom, but it's literally like right here. We just need to lift this shit up. So I'll put one piece of screw like right there if I can. But I'll do it at the top. And there we go. Got one in. Boom. Got one in. The rest will go in pretty easily. But I'm still gonna hold it up, at least for the bottom. If I can get it cross threaded right underneath here. All right. So that's the case. There we go. As long as I get one or two, then we're good. Now we're good. See? Just like that. Tight. Now we can just get the rest of it in without a problem. I'll just do it. Okay. I wonder how much I think I paid for the power tough supply was like what, like 100 and something. I think it was like 100 or something. It was on sale. I was like, let me just pick it up at Best Buy. I was like, let me get 1,000 watt. So then that way it'll be straight. I don't have to really upgrade the power supply. It's already have enough power already as it is. So if I want to go with a low end GPU, you know, I could just like, fuck it, you know, slap it in there and be done with it. Okay, there we go. We got the power supply back in there. Safe and sound. Now we can move this up because we're gonna have to reconnect all these wires back again. Okay, so now we have to put the hard drive back into this bay base area. Okay. Okay, which is really easy as toolless, which I do appreciate. And I think I had it all the way over here in this corner. I didn't have it close to the power supply. There we go. Boom. Now that's back in there. Put the 2 screws back in there so I can hold it down in place. I mean, I don't have to really use it because it's toolless. It's not going to slide off or anything. But you got to try really hard. But I do this just in case, just to make sure it does hold down in place. You know, even just 1 screw will be more than enough. I'm going to put both of them back on. All right, nice and tight. Now we can put these connectors back where they belong. So what I'm gonna do, take this off at the top. We gotta place them back where it was. There we go. Once you start finding like a little pattern, you start to say, yep, these go where these go. All right. Now, there we go. Okay, now the connectors is being put back in place. It's tucked in. This is tucked in. Okay, so now we're good. Now we got connectors back underneath here. You can see it for yourself. So that's back in. Boom, boom, boom. This is back like tucked at this corner right here, which is fine. We'll tuck that back in here in this corner. See, we're just tucking all this wire back in the corner. There we go. So now we got one part of it done. Got the base and all that stuff. And if anything, we can put back the filters already dried, put it back underneath the hard drive bay, which is like all the way over here. I like this one. It's a nice case where it's not like a flimsy thing. I can just slide it. Boom. There you go. Power back on. Connectors back on. Now we have to do the top. Wipe this down. Blow it off and stuff. Actually, you know what? We'll just put it down and I'll wipe it like that because we got to get all the blades inside of here. We don't want to put the back case on yet. So we'll just do that right now. I take this. Wipe it. I have to get a new one. All right. Let's dust this off. Ooh, dusty. My God, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Dusty as fuck. All right. Now we can wipe it, clean it, do the blades. Can't do it from there, so I'm going to have to do it from the outside over there. Other than that, we're going to go through each of these blades, clean it, wipe it, just to get it nice and cleaned up. So then it'll be looking good again. You know, if I really wanted to break it all down, like to be honest with you, I will probably have to upgrade the motherboard. But the motherboard is fine. I mean, the ASRock B550 PC Ventral is pretty worked well for me. Now, I was considering, because since this has got that red black accent, I was considering maybe I want to go like all black next time with that, because I seen there's one with whatchamacallit, I will say, is it not Acers? Not Acers. I think it was the ROG Strix board. I wanted to get one of those, but I said, I'm just gonna rock this for now. I think maybe next PC build, if I'm lucky, if prices go down, or if I can get a combo, maybe I could get like a Strix board or something with a Ryzen 9. I did see a combo for it for like 600. I was like, okay, all right. Alright, so now we're going to do each of these blades right here. Do the rounded size first. You know, get that rim. Then we do the blades behind there. Wipe it and stuff. All right, we're getting there. All right, that's fine. All right, so now we just gotta flip this way so it'll be closer to me. Yo, surprisingly, these RGB fans are like, yo, this shit holds up like a dream, man. For real. Shits are fucking beautiful. I think I had to buy one RGB band for this back one, because I think it was just 3 right here, and I think there was a black one in the back. So I just like took that out and I replaced it with an RGB fan in the back and put it on. So then that way we got 3 right here, 2 at the top, 1 in the back. Plenty of airflow in this big giant case. You know, before I used to have like a small PC case, like really like micro size, like a little more smaller than this, but for a big like this, I say, I need to go bigger, right? Because when I want to upgrade to like bigger GPUs and stuff, I'm not like restricted with size, makes it easier for me to go through this stuff. Come on, bro. Stop fucking with this bullshit, yo. Just like, see how fucking YouTube is doing now? They're like, oh, can you please confirm that you're still listening to this shit? Like, right? Oh, come on. Come on, YouTube. Stop this garbage. And that's the crazy part. I just heard, like, I think it was last night, I guess, like, Linus Tech Tips or the Tech News. Whatchamacallit, they was talking about YouTube have these unskippable ads, like 90 seconds, unskippable ads, and it's like so-called a bug, and we're gonna fix it and shit, and then they jacking up the price for YouTube Premium and shit. I'm like, man, with with the prices that they're bringing it up and say, oh, we're bringing valuable things to our customers. Like, shut the fuck up. You ain't bringing nothing valuable in that shit. The fuck have you done? You've been fucking up YouTube for years. All right. Google been fucking it up for a long ass time. Talking about, yeah, you know, we bring valuable for our customers. No, the fuck you haven't. I haven't seen no fucking value of fucking getting YouTube Premium and shit. To be honest, it ain't benefiting me with my fucking YouTube channel. You know, if it ain't benefiting me, then what the fuck is the point? Oh, but it's for entertainment, bitch. I can get entertainment anywhere else. I don't need that shit. Jesus. Like, let me enjoy the music without being interrupted every damn minute. And then they play the most retarded ass commercials, like, you know. It's crazy. Alright, there we go. My, oh my, it is super dusty. Shoot. Okay. Maybe put this back on there. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Airheads have more fun.
Yeah, see, look at that. They got the commercials. Yo, if I saw those 90 seconds of skippable commercials. You know what I said? I put a comment saying, bitch, all I have to do is just, when I'm watching the TV and I see those 90 seconds commercial shit, all I have to do is just mute the fucking, whatever, and don't watch it. I just go look at my phone or something. You know, look at something else. Or texting a friend or some shit, you know? Like, I'm not watching this shit. I'm not watching your fucking bullshit ass ads. I mute that shit. Then when the commercial is over, or I can skip it, I press the button and then I unmute it. Because I don't want to hear that shit all day. Fucking garbage. Trying to sell you something. Yeah, we're just here to benefit. No, bitch, you just want my money and your shit doesn't work. Nah, you're not out here benefiting me, nigga. You ain't benefiting nobody. The only ad I support is local ad business, okay? My local town area. That's the type of ad I support. Because it's in my local town. Not bullshit where they try to make all these promises and shit. It's like a bunch of scam ads. Scam? What is not a scam? It's not a scam. Yeah, you can say that if you want, bitch. We all know it's a scam. Like, we see it. We know about it, alright? We all know. Alright. We're almost there. Man, it looks so much better. This shit looks 10 times better. Holy fuck. Looks like a brand new machine right here. It looks 10 times better. It looks so much better. So you gotta just clean out once a year. Once a year, for real. I am curious about this whole GTA 6 leak. I might have to watch that stupid ass Dreamcast guy video. See what kind of bullshit he's gonna say this time today. I'm just curious. You know? Like, I'm wondering, like, is he gonna make up some garbage like, oh my god, like, it's crazy? I mean, like, oh my god. I mean, most of that shit is a leak. But we already seen enough of GTA already. How much more do you really fucking need? I don't even think niggas needs another trailer at this point. For real, you don't really need trailer 3. Honestly, you already seen enough already. They already posted up a whole bunch of shit and screenshots on the website. Like, I don't even think you need to. You pretty much all good. You Gucci. You're all set. Like, what more do you really fucking need? I don't. It's like again, when I see it, it's like it's not gonna wow me anyway. It's like, okay, I kind of got the idea of what's it going to be. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like, what are they gonna show? Like, oh my god, you can go like play basketball? Cool, man. Like, I think we got plenty of NBA 2K shits. Like, nigga, like we see a lot of ball and basketball shits, you know? Oh my god, can we play soccer now? Oh, cool. GTA is getting more realistic. Yeah. Like, for real, like you don't even need that much to show, show more of that shit, honestly. It's kind of getting ridiculous. But I am curious. Probably once I'm done with this, I gotta sit down anyway because I gotta do the CPU and stuff, and we'll probably sit down and fucking hear his garbage and hear what kind of leaks did he found this time on Reddit. Today on this Dreamcast guy video, I'm holding up my controller today because Rockstar just got hacked. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I mean, they've been getting hacks and leaks. We see the CEO is taking lawsuits against the people that was on the fucking Discord and shit. Things are just getting wild, and people are just eager to say, where is GTA 6? Is it going to come out this year, or are you going to delay it? Let's find out. Oh, and let's not forget, Xbox is dead. Fuck you. That shit is fucking hilarious. It's like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Every day is always real. Like, Xbox is dead. It's the same. It's the same song and dance that we hear every day here on YouTube. Just want to let you guys know that Xbox is completely fucking dead. Okay, nobody should be out there buying an Xbox, playing an Xbox. It's completely dead. But yet, Xbox is coming out with Project Helix. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, huh? You just keep holding L's more times. Like, go talk about PlayStation for once. Like, Jesus Christ. I haven't heard any real good PlayStation news in like God knows when. Every time when I hear PlayStation news, it's always bad news about PlayStation. And I even just watched a video today. I don't know if it's true or not, but their profitability for PlayStation is 60%. Everything else is just fucking done and it failed. So I'm like, wow. So they pretty much in a financial fucking trouble. I thought they was like market leader status and shit. I thought they would never shut down studios. They go to build studios. They're organic. Yo, somebody say, yo, PlayStation got organic studios. Organic? Nigga, organic. That is too funny. Yeah, PlayStation Studios is fucking very organic. Shit. They'll never be out of business. They always gonna be making money. Always, all the time. Never forget it, That's why PlayStation is number one. Hotspot. Just a bunch of fucking casuals. And yeah, and Starfield is like literally number one. Yeah. Shit. This shit is so fucking crazy. It's like the gamers has already spoken. It's just like, bro, when are they going to realize, like, I'm sorry, but your games are just not selling well. They just need to do something different. They need to. It's like, I get Xbox has their problems and shit, but like, the one thing you can't really say about it is like, oh, their games doesn't sell or they don't buy it. Like, motherfuckers be buying the shit out of it. They like Xbox games more than what fucking PlayStation has to offer. if that is the case, that's pretty bad for PlayStation, because it's like, then what was the point of opening up all these studios and welcome to the family? You might as well start shutting them down, because you can't they can't even make a game. They used to make games, but even Sega back in the day, I think GameStop even mentioned this, that, you know, Sega said, man, Sony can't make good games. And that was like all the way back in like what? The late 90s? Late 90s, right? It was like the late 90s, like when, you know, the Sega Dreamcast and stuff like that, right? You know, late mid 90s, late 90s, around there. Yeah. And shit, fast forward to 2026, that shit holds up true. Sega was right all those fucking years ago. They can't even make a game to save their life. They just can't. I know Sorrows is coming out, but even Sorrows, like I haven't even heard, not that much people like, or ponies are like raw about Sorrows. Even though it's number 3 on the pre-order thing, which is like pretty impressive, but I haven't heard much about Sorrows, or, you know, PlayStation players talking about Sorrows. All I hear is like Xbox this, Xbox that, Xbox bad, Xbox blah blah blah, all this bullshit. You know, it makes me think like, you know, maybe, just maybe, right? Hypothetically speaking, just maybe. Hold on, let me get this spot right here. This is this little corner spot, but see, if I don't want to take this out, at least I could just wipe it down right there. There we go. There we go. Much better. There we go. All right. Now that shit looks good. All right. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Now we can just blow it off, and pretty much it's all set for this on this part. Okay, that's all done. That's wiped down, it's clean, blowed off. Look at that, it looks a lot better than the dust that we had before. So we could take this off, we could put it down to the side for a minute, because we gotta do the other stuff. The smaller details. Like this one, like this little person right here. Oh my God. Precious. Gotta be careful with this. Hopefully it's not, it should not be too bad. You know? Get some Q-tips. We'll do this. We'll do the graphics card and stuff like that. And we have to do these right here. We gotta clean these off as well. And this is not even done cleaning off yet. Still got residue. You can still see it. You can tell like there's still residue. So I'm gonna throw this back in the sink.
Telescopic mascara's tiny brush grabs every lash for easy length every time.
All right. A lot better.
Hey guys, you're never gonna guess what happened.
Lot.
Caroline, are you
But
filming?
we'll blow it off.
Wait, okay, this is gonna take like 2
Just let it
seconds.
sit and dry.
Unreal.
2 seconds just changed everything.
This is what distracted driving looks like.
Oh, distracting driver commercials. Wow, this was like distracting driving. Yeah, bitch driving at night talking to who? Talking to nobody. Ain't talking shit. Okay, now we got Corsair Vengeance. We got the Cryonaut. We gotta put the new stuff on there, so we'll bring it back. But we gotta have both that and that done. Right back in like 2 minutes. All right. Okay, now we're back. Now we can lower this down a little bit. Could just leave it up like this. All right. We'll move that up a little bit. Do this one right here. Always make sure we have a toothbrush just in case. Just need to get the edges and stuff like that off. Make sure, hey, if you're gonna do a CPU clean, get the soft ones. But like, see how soft this is? That's what you need. Don't get the hard one because the hard one will fuck this up. Just get a nice, soft brush if you need to clean it, wipe it, or there's like gunk right here. Maybe straight. So now we're gonna use this, which is gonna be good. And now let's see what Dreamy Boy has to say today, because this is some crazy shit. Okay, put my chair up. Let's grab this real quick. All right, let's see what Dreamcast guy got today. Dreamcast guy. Let's see. All right, let's hear what this
Victrix guy here. They were talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 and the developer of Rockstar.
All right, let's go turn this up. Hear what he has to say today. This is gonna be hilarious.
Great, thanks.
There's something new to cheer about. Get the exclusive energy.
Fuck you.
Hey there, Victrix guy here. They were talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 and the developer of Rockstar because they've just been hacked substantially.
Oh.
It seems like somebody broke into the server and stole a bunch of data but
They broke it.
Probably not gameplay, probably not a build of the game itself. But I wanted to discuss this because a lot of people, even though this hack just happened about 2 hours ago, the two big questions I'm seeing is, why is this so scary to a lot of developers? And specifically, will this cause a delay? Because I'll be honest, I don't think the delay is completely off the table. But let's talk about it.
Wait. Shut the fuck up. First of all, you said what, nigga? You said this is gonna cause a delay? Hell no. Man, I think the last time we heard calls about that shit was like what? Up to the like billions or something. Right? No, there we go. Let me just make sure. Last time I checked, it was up to like, I think it was like, whatever. I think it was like, what, 3 billion? 3 billion last time I checked? Like $3 billion. 3 billion. That shit is crazy for 3 billion. For GTA 6, how much it costs to make? 3 billion. I'm like, fuck. I don't know. Maybe that other rumor might be true. Like, if they're going to say, hey, we're going to release it next year, I'm like, yeah, if they want to make that money back. They want to make that money back. Then the question will be, are they really going to release fucking online at the same time? I don't think so. But let's hear your shit.
Because it's the style of thing where they've stolen a ton of very valuable, very important GTA 6 data, and they're basically saying, pay us or it all gets leaked. Let's get
pay us, we all get leaked.
If you could please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, GTA 6 developer is hacked once again. Now, people are immediately making memes about how this is possibly going to lead to a very substantial delay. So, the last time that they got hacked was back in 2022. A guy actually got into the GTA servers and stole about 50 videos that all got posted online. There were varying levels of completion. Some of them like very early pre-alpha, some driving, some robbery, but it very much gave us a good just kind of glance as to how big GTA 6 was going to be and a lot about the characters that was supposed to be top secret. And GTA, they got mad. Rockstar actually spent millions of dollars tracking that person down and basically putting him into the crappiest prison they could afford. And so
crappiest. The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? The fuck you say like, yo, he's put Rockstar? No, that's the fucking judge did that shit, you dumbass. Not Rockstar. Rockstar just hired a private detective, whatever the fuck, to hunt that motherfucker down and get him. That's what he did. Fucking, put him in the crappiest prison. I'm pretty sure that fucking dude, whoever hacked it, Rockstar and shit, probably working for the government. I wouldn't be surprised, yo. I wouldn't be surprised if the CIA or whoever got their hands on that kid. He's probably working with the fucking U.S. government right now, saying, "Hey, could you start hacking some of these motherfuckers over there? We really do appreciate that, right?" I'm pretty sure that, I don't think for a minute that motherfucker is in prison for the rest of his life. He's like, this kid is too valuable, man. We need this kid to start working for us. Get that motherfucker out the prison. It's crazy. If he could do that, get him on the phone. I'll be on the phone with Washington right now. Say, look, man, if we want to get these motherfuckers, man, we need to hit them hard. Oh shit. Fucked up right there. At least this stuff is not it's gonna damage it, but you see how I gotta clean all these edges and shit. Shit is crazy. All right, continue.
For 2030, because we have to find these punks and finish them with the level of punishment they've come to expect and deserve. Okay, now this is one of my favorite Rockstar fan accounts. If you're still on Twitter, this guy here,
Twitter,
this guy is fantastic, and he mostly reports about Red Dead.
I'm so tired of Twitter.
And this, I bet they can't wait to get this game out the door in November because they've just dealt with so many different things to just make this take way longer than they expected. The internal delays, another hack of corporate data, the teapot hack, of course, everything else, right? But here's the thing, right? I have to stress this is a corporate focused and is not related to production like the teapot hack, which was the last hack we had, right? This hack could reveal data on players' spending, Rockstar's financials, including GTA 6 costs.
Yep.
There have been some rumors that GTA 6 cost them $2 billion to make. That's not a joke. $2 billion to make.
Wait, I thought it was $3 billion. If it's 3 or 2, we all know that shit costs more than anything else. So, all right. So these hackers got fucking Take-Two's like fucking financial shit. That's pretty much what it is.
The way it even got so high is, there's a lot of discussion that a lot of AAA games right now cost about $200 to $300 million to make bare minimum. They have been full blast, nonstop working on GTA 6 for almost a decade now with a giant development team. So this could be literally the first $1 billion game. They probably don't even want that leaked. And potentially contracts with music labels and marketing. GTA 6 is fine. I'll be keeping close eye on the situation and will update you as the story develops. Another crappy situation for Rockstar. They seem to can't catch a break. I'm more annoyed at the crappy situation. Might end up revealing what's next after GTA 6. Now, the whole I want to go through it because I do think this might actually reveal a lot about it. And here's my thing, right? So inside this data, even like general tester data or contracts and stuff, typically once you start to peel through it, it'll say, hey, we're hiring you for this secret mission. Oh, we need to have this voice actor contract specifically about, oh, we need to have somebody else do the screams for this character death and stuff. There have been previous hacks that ended up revealing a ton of giant spoilers for a game way before it comes out. Nobody really discusses this now, but about, I guess it was almost 6 or 7 years ago, somebody got inside of Nintendo and basically downloaded literally terabytes of ultra compressed data. And it took people years and years and years, literally like a half decade to sort of peel through all those layers and sort of parse out what it was. We found alpha builds of Pokemon and weird pay contracts and all sorts of weird canceled projects and stuff. And it was interesting, but people called it the Giga Leak. And my fear is almost that if this gets leaked, people may take a while to understand the full implications as to how bad this hack actually was. They've been breached by a hacking group called Shiny Hunters. Again, Pokemon jokes inside the hacking community.
Shiny Hunters.
Sony's internal Snowflake data through a third-party analytics tool called Nobot, N-O-Dot, rather than hacking Rockstar or Snowflake directly. The hackers posted Rockstar on their lead site today and are demanding ransom money, or they'll release financial records, player spending, GTA 6 marketing timelines, voice actor contracts, and more by April 14, 2026. So basically, they have to post that money by Tuesday, or the leaks are coming out. Now, here's the other thing.
Post that money up by Tuesday, nigga.
Marketing timelines. This is why
Tuesday,
I think
nigga.
this might actually be.
I need my shit by Tuesday, nigga.
Going to GTA 6 completely blind. So there has already been some rumblings that some leakers have said
that look at that. That's
marketing
so
timeline
beautiful.
is actually going to announce that GTA 6 is going to come out in chunks. That GTA 6 is first going to launch as like a big typical single player experience, the way GTA 5 did. In the same way with GTA 5, we had this.
No shit, Sherlock's is going to release single player and then fucking multiplayer. I already been saying that from the beginning.
Single player first, and then GTA Online dropped like, I don't know, 2 months later or something like that. The talk right now is that is the plan. That for 2026, we're only going to have single player GTA 6. And then for 2027, they launch GTA Online and take over the internet again. Basically have like two. And
I was right, motherfucker. I told you all these videos that I've been making, bro, on my channel, I've been saying that shit. I've been saying that shit. I've been saying that shit before even Dreamcast guy even said it. This is crazy. Dreamcast guy needs to quit. Like, bitch, I already been said that. Like this, that's old news at this point. That's old news. All right. Now we got the CPU looking good, looking crispy. See, look at that. That looks so beautiful. Look at that. Ryzen 9 5900X, man. This shit hasn't let me down at all. This shit is fucking amazing. Now we can put it to the side for a minute. And now we can get through the fun stuff. These right here. All right, go ahead.
Separate giant launches of it, right? GTA Online, it'll be free if you have GTA 6. But I do think that if this marketing timeline does get leaked, it will be a substantial leak. Where even if it isn't straight up like, here's 30 minutes of raw gameplay or something like the last hack had, I think this is the kind of stuff that, if anything, may scare Rockstar more. Rockstar is a famously secretive company. There's very much, that's why you do not see Rockstar at a PlayStation showcase for a Nintendo Direct. Rockstar is very much the type of people, they like to time the reveals, they like to really much frame this exact thing. They are very obsessed with hitting every single marketing beat specifically. If this stuff starts to get leaked, I do think there is a chance of delay. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm overhyping this, but in my experience,
look. You're making this video overhyping this garbage, okay? We had leaks before, way before even this started to happen, and guess what? They still on track and still making the fucking game. So this is pretty much a nothing burger. I told you, man. I think the rent is due. He's just like, yo, man, I gotta come up with a video today. Can't make fun of Xbox Dead video. So let me go talk about this GTA hack leak, But tell you one thing, he ain't making no fucking video about that AI bullshit. Nope. He's not fucking doing that. He is not going to make a video about that shit. No, he is not doing it. He ain't gonna make a video about fucking Sony with the AI that they fucking hire and shit. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He's like, nope, I'm gonna make a GTA fucking 6 video today. Bullshit. Like, even if they release their financial shit, it's pretty much as a nothing burger. At this point, like, we already know. Like, I already know Rockstar more than even Dreamcast guy knows about Rockstar. And I don't even have insiders. I just know how they work and operate. Yeah, they're very secretive, very stuff. Yeah, sure. I think we all know what they can do and stuff. They're just focusing on GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. It's like everything is like got to be a song out of it. God damn. Next thing you know, there's going to be a GTA 7 song. GTA 7, GTA 7, GTA 7. Then GTA 8. And then GTA 9. GTA. My God. Man, it's crazy out here. All right, continue. Let's hear this shit.
30 years of playing Rockstar games. If they have their big stuff spoiled, I think they may be mad enough to at least do some sort of delay. But also at the same time,
they're not going to do a delay.
Because honestly, dropping it in November, it's going to be the biggest game of all time. I mean, 2026, it's going to like radicalize the entire industry. But
no shit, Sherlock's. Okay, no shit.
Voice actor contracts, also a lot of it. Right now, Take-Two and Rockstar Games has stayed completely silent with no official comment and no sample data has yet been leaked. This is looks unlikely to delay GTA 6 since no game code or assets are involved, though it could create some leaks for marketing, prices, etc. It would be a bit funny what if the hackers come out and say, oh, we have all this marketing data here and it says, yeah, the game's going to be $100. That's something I do think would be kind of interesting, is that what if they just came out and said, yeah, so here's this stuff. Also, the game is $100. Here's like a proof price tag. Here's like the
$100
manufacturer suggested price tag that shows inside the code of the game.
Now you're just making up shit.
That
is $100.
We've never really had a $100 game, obviously, but also, man, having people have a couple months to kind of digest that would be wild before leading up to this game. So, honestly,
Shit, we
this
do have
hack
$100
is
games.
bad,
You just
bad,
buy
bad.
skins.
A lot of people immediately be like, leakers are a plague upon the industry. All they do is ruin surprises for the gamers. Why can't hackers go into student loan accounts and make what's left $0? Rockstar Games can't catch a break. I'll be honest, this to me seems really
Rockstar Games
bad.
is
I
dumb
know
as
some people are saying,
hell.
okay, the source code is safe, which means the real hacks. The source code is what makes essentially, once a game's source code gets hacked, it is unfixable in a lot of ways. Like once people start going into GTA Online and going into GTA Online with like crazy hacks and infinite money and able to nuke the entire map, if they have the source code, that's unpatchable. It's basically like I've mastered gravity. You can't exactly patch gravity out, right? But if the source code does start getting leaked, that is going to literally delay the hell out of the game. It looks like this is just something that's more on the corporate side, but if they see anything they're not supposed to have, if anything is in those emails that's extra spicy, there might be a chance that Rockstar pays that ransom just to get out as clean as possible. But
Yeah.
these have been some early morning AM thoughts. How do you feel about GTA 6 and how it worked?
Fuck you, nigga. I don't care. So basically, that whole video was a nothing burger. It was a nothing burger. It was a nothing fucking burger. Nothing burger for real. That's all the fuck I heard. I heard nothing. I heard shit. The gates to put out a video yet or no? Let me check. No, that's at 2:30. Oh, he still did talk about GTA 6. Man, I already beat you to the punch, gangster. He ain't talking about a whole lot of nothing. He ain't talking about a whole lot of nothing. Game sales equal unity. All right, let me go put it back to some hip hop and shit. Just a whole bunch of yapping. There we go.
Nothing stops Vram. That means we deliver knockout.
Fuck you. See that? Look at that. I just paused that shit, that commercial. Unskippable ads. Pause that bitch. Let that shit go through. Alright, got one of these done. It's like, Jesus Christ. Every day is like a commercial. Every day is a commercial. Every day is a movie. Alright. Try to at least wipe this down, get it somewhat good. Good. What the fuck? Still got a commercial? Jesus Christ. Much better. Alright, there we go. Alright, Dreamcast guy was just yapping about a whole lot of nothing. There's a whole lot of nothing. Nothing really pop out to me, bro. Just like, yeah, it's on the corporate side. Alright. Like, oh my god, I mean, if they reveal it, they're gonna delay their shit, man. You think my job fucking does that? Hell no. They're still gonna say, ship that bitch out. We're gonna still make money. I don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna say, "Yo, ship that bitch out. We're gonna be making our money today." Jesus Christ! This is how you know, man. Dreamcast guy hasn't even worked at an actual job. Like, I don't know where the fuck he'd be working at. He'd be working at one of those like little mom and pop shops. Like, bitch, you haven't even working at a corporation. Crazy. Give a fuck. They'll say, "Bitch, we still gonna work." Thinking like they're gonna stop. They ain't gonna stop. Hell no. They will never stop. Look at that. Oh my god, that's just like piles of dust. Literally. Just look at that. That's just dust magnet. Oh my god. Holy shit. Gotta go back with a toothbrush. You really have to get up in there, but just try to be a little bit careful, that's all. Yeah, you're gonna have to come back with a toothbrush. Just trying to wipe down all these blades. Holy shit, man. But once it's done, yo, it's gonna run so much better. It's gonna run like 10 times better. For real. Yep. Whole lot of nothing, man. Whole lot of nothing. There we go. Look at that. But way better. Oh, man. What are we gonna do, man? You know, the thing is, you know, with GTA 6, right? Well, let me lower it down just a little bit. Yeah, so the thing about GTA 6, right? The thing about that is, look, it's no secret that it's going to be coming out, right? And like, again, it's just like, how much more do you need to watch GTA 6 before you believe it's going to come out? Like, bitch, like, this is so much photos, so much leaks to it, you know, stuff like that. I think we practically know about this game already. Like, again, like, but you don't see like the big YouTubers asking questions like, "Bridge, like, what's going to have features? Like, what are we going to have at launch? Are they going to really scale the game back?" And like, again, like I said before in my last video, with that Marlin Gaming scammer, like, because there's a lot of niggas out here scamming, you know, to be acting like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna run this." Nah, that shit ain't gonna run shit, like, bitch. It ain't gonna run that no 60 FPS. I can already tell you right now, it's not gonna happen. Full-heartedly, it ain't gonna happen. I'm like, shit. I'll put it, and then if somebody tells me like, "Hey, you know, I don't believe that shit," I'm like, "What do you mean you don't fucking believe, bitch? Like, do you not understand? Like, back when Cyberpunk came out, I knew when Cyberpunk 2077, when it launched, I sat right then and there and I looked at the game, right? The gameplay, all of that stuff, like everything that they shown off. And I said simply, this game cannot run on last gen consoles. It's just not gonna happen. Xbox One and PS4. I said that game ain't gonna run last gen consoles. It's just impossible. It doesn't even look like it can even like hold up to that candle. And I was right. When it first launches, oh my god, you can barely run that game on last gen. Whatever their last update that they did, and they left it alone. They're like, yeah, this is as much as we can do, and that is it. And they left it alone. They didn't put no DLC for that game, no nothing. They all thought we was all like got suckered in. And that's what happens, you know. That's what happens when you believe in, you know, the bullshit lies and stuff, you know? When you start believing in the lies, you could tell, like, it's like, Jesus Christ. See it. Look at that, look a lot better. A lot more cleaner. There we go. Look at that. Yes. Looking good. That looks really good. Looks like a brand new blade right there. Okay, so now we got those two done. We'll do the DDR4 kits while we're here. Why not, you know? All right. Wipe it down a bit. Try to get them nice and fresh, you know? Nice and fresh. That's why I got this, like, thing is alcohol. I'm gonna fuck up the electronics. Good to have a nice brush. Soft, easy little brush. One kit down. All right. Yeah. Man, oh man. What about that marathon game? You know, that marathon game, as much as, like, again, I know, like, shout out to Great Guardian, man. It's just like, I think when he was saying about that conversation on his last video that he was talking about it, where, like, a lot of these marathon players, you know, they suck, they don't know how to play the game and stuff like that. I was like, I hear you on that, right? I do. I truly do. Because, you know, when you get to a certain age and when you start playing games as long as I have, you start to tend to be like, man, you know, like, gamers should be up on this level, but they're not. And it's like, what is the problem? What is the culprit behind it? And to that, I say the culprit behind that shit is because of the fact that we as gamers in this community, we do not encourage enough players to up their difficulty, because that's why they can't really play, like, harder games or, like, you know, whatever. They playing games on, like, easy stuff, right? You know, I don't know if you haven't noticed this, right? If you go on a YouTube channel right now, right, and any channel, right, of, like, Starfield, for example, right? If you haven't noticed, every Starfield video, whether they're good or bad, for the most part, in general, like, they all played exactly the same way. They don't even crank up the difficulty. They just leave it on easy mode. And it's like, yeah, like, this is the problem. Like, again, a lot of people just playing this shit on easy, and we need to encourage gamers, and especially casual gamers, to up their difficulty a bit, not lower it, not fall behind to a safe state game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should up your difficulty in terms of your gaming, you know, your prowess, right? Because that's really is the problem. It's not so much of the game itself. Like, marathon is marathon, right? I have my own opinions on it, right? I make videos about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, right? You know, it's, for me, is the appeal of the game. You know, that's a factor there too. But the other factor is that a lot of these gamers out here, we need to foster them to play or encourage them to play harder, difficult games. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, you know, right? You want something a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging, right? So that way, when you play these games, you know, they mean something, you know? it makes it more fun, you know. It makes it more enjoyable to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like much more enjoyable to watch. You know. Because sometimes, like, again, I think they're getting their things and their kicks from like Call of Duty and shit. And I'm like, look, there's nothing wrong with Call of Duty, right? But at the same time, if you all you do is just playing Call of Duty and you're acting like you're the best player ever, you're just not. I'm sorry to say this, but Call of Duty is not your friend. Call of Duty make you look like a you know, make you play like a dumbass gamer. Because, like, again, when you go play like other games, like, again, like Battlefield during that time, right? Early, like Battlefield 3, Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, right? You know, right? Or Battlefield 1. When we're talking about that time period was like a lot of gamers were switching between Call of Duty and Battlefield, you know? And I was one of those people. And I realized when I went from Call of Duty to Battlefield, it plays a lot different. It's not hard to play it, but it's more focusing on more of your surroundings and stuff like that and more team focus, right? Call of Duty, you can just literally just play it by yourself. You don't even really need friends to help you out. It's fun to have friends, but it's just, you can literally play that by yourself if you really wanted to and still have a good time, right? You know, there's that, you know, aspect of it. But again, when you play Battlefield, it was a different game. It was a fun game, a very different game, gameplay style wise and stuff. But I didn't give up. I just kept on playing the game and getting used to it and being like, okay, this is what Battlefield is. Battlefield is not about, you know, like, you know, whatchamacallit. It's not about being lone wolf and stuff like that. It's about, you know, coming together, working together as a team, as a unit, and really, you know, really strategizing on the battlefield, like seeing, you know, where the firefights coming from, where the shooting's coming from, where the enemy's location are. You know, do you have cover, right? You don't want to go out there running, sticking your chest out, you know, like getting shot in the open, right? You know, because you're going to get sniper shots and stuff. So Battlefield taught me a lot of things what Call of Duty hasn't taught me, you know, right? It hasn't, you know, and you will learn and pick up from those lessons. And I think that's the problem, is that a lot of people think like, you know, Battlefield is like Call of Duty, which is not. Battlefield is a different type of game. But you just got to learn how to play a Battlefield game. You got to learn how to play it. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take time. It doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. And that's why I'm like, I think we, you know, like when Great Guardian was mentioning that, I was like, I think we need to start encouraging them. That's why, like in Starfield, I'm like, crank up your difficulty now. Like, yo, like, it's just been the same old difficulty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's like, I think it's about time to like up your game a bit, you know, like up the Battlefield gameplay, right? Up, you know, up the Starfield. Because it's like, again, every content creator that be like complaining or sitting there, right? I was watching one that was like, you know, making fun of Starfield and shit like that. But then he's like saying like, oh, you know, Starfield is just not challenging enough. And, you know, I you know, whatever. It doesn't make me feel challenged. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he probably looked at all of the fucking, the, whatchamacallit, the difficulties. He can make that game and turn it into very, very challenging. Like, you can make that game a lot challenging than what the, you know, than other games with other Bethesda games has to offer. You can make that shit a shit ton challenge if you want to. So it really is up to you how you want to go about that, right? So it really is. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, it's boring, it's unchallenging, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, bro, do you not look at the settings? Like, the shit that you can do in that game is challenging. And I think that's what pisses me off, because it's like, it's those type of people right there. It's just like encouraging them to play it on easy mode and then sit there and fucking complain about shit, instead of just cranking up difficulty and just playing it how it should be on your skill level. You know, if you're playing it on easy mode, it just lets me know, like, man, your skill level is low. I don't want you on my team. Like, imagine if I had a fucking team or something, right? And I wanted to go on an esport team. And if I see someone with a skill level like that is so fucking low, I just don't want that person on my fucking team. Be like, what is the point of having you on my team? Like, you just literally just don't want to challenge yourself or anything. I need someone on my team that is willing to put in the effort and challenge themselves in a gunfight. You know, whether it's a sports game, a gun game, a fighting game, I need someone that is challenging, that is able to accept challenges and really push themselves into, like, really want to be the best of the best. Trust me. Like, even like Forza Horizon 6 coming out, if I had a club or something like that, we're doing like toge racing and stuff, I want someone that knows how to fucking drive, that understands the skills and know how to tweak a car and stuff. That's a team that I want to put together. I don't want to put an amateur team, you know? I don't want that. I'm tired of amateurs. You know, that's just me. I'm just speaking at that point. But, like, again, I understand how Great Guardian feels about that, because it's like, yeah, it's frustrating. Like, when you go play online, you're like, man, you know, I'm expecting, like, good players, like, really playing the game and really giving you something, right? And not really quitting, you know? But, you know, we're living in a time of this generation that they'll quit any little thing, and it's like, it's kind of annoying, you know? And, like, again, we need to do something about that. Like, just say, hey, maybe we need to start making videos encouraging them to play more challenging games. That's why when I go do a Starfield video, which I am going to do, I'm going to show them my difficulty settings, because I'm like, look, man, this is the type of shit that I be playing. And the reason why is because if I play it on easy, it just becomes boring for me. If it becomes boring, then I wouldn't be playing games right now. I need challenging stuff, man. You know? Life is too short. I need something challenging. I need something that's gonna hold my retention, you know? Feel me? Alright, this looks like it's done. Now we can blow this off and shit. Look at that. Look at that. It looks so beautiful, man. Beautiful. Looking like it's nice and clean and looking fresh. Look, it looks like it's ready to work. That's what it looks like to me, man. Shit, looks like it's ready to be gold. Okay, now we can put this to the side because that's already done and clean. Now we gotta clean this one off. I didn't do a good enough job yet, but I'm gonna try to scrub a little bit here, get a little bit off of here. And we should be all set from this. But yeah, we need to start, like, again, what Greg already said, like, I understand, but we need to start encouraging for real. That's the only thing. And I think if we do that more, then we see like a lot of gamers start investing in more in their time in multiplayer and stuff like that. Or maybe they're just at the time point, like right now, like there might be another kind of theory that I have. Maybe they're at the point where maybe they're just done with live service games and multiplayer in general. They're just like, you know what? If games are getting so expensive and shit, I might as well just get a game like Starfield, pay that for like $70, $80, however it costs, and relax and play a game that I can last for me for a very long time, and stuff like that. It is what it is, right? Gaming generations, they change and stuff over time, but like again, the one thing that I always do is just show off gameplay and the stuff that I do, right? To let them know, like, anything really is possible, and what you can do and stuff. Does that have to be, one way or the highway, I'm using this, but we can still use it. There we go. Ooh, baby. All right. Looks like it's good. All right, so we gotta have to blow this off too. I tell you, this thing works really, really well. I'm surprised about this. Probably just scrub a little bit in between the teeth and blow it off again. And then that'll be it. Let me go charge this. Gonna have it sit there and let it charge for a minute. Put on the 60-watt charger. All right. Now, then I just do like this with the thing. Just like kind of like brushing the teeth right here.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus.
Yeah, you're not the president. You're the prey.
This is the ass commercial. Okay. Crazy, man. Oh man, the way how I don't know if Marathon is gonna be around for a while. Maybe it might be here for another year or two, hopefully, but they're gonna have to really change some stuff up. Again, the casuals are casuals and hardcores are hardcores, right? It's like if I put a game, for example, right? Forza Horizon 6, right? Versus Gran Turismo 7. A lot of the casuals don't really like Gran Turismo. You know why? Because they don't really can express themselves in Gran Turismo because they're driving on the same track, the same locations, the same thing that they have seen many, many times, right? They've seen it so many times. And for hardcore people that like sim racing and stuff like that, they don't mind that, right? They don't mind that, okay? Because maybe they drive the tracks too and do stuff as well, right? So for them, it might be a bit different, right? But for me, right, I don't like, track-based, sim racing arcade. I like more arcade racing and sim at the same time. So that's why I like Forza Horizon 6. But when you go against Forza Horizon 6, it's an open world racing game. Pick whatever car that you want, and you could just have fun with your friends and stuff. That's why a lot of like hardcore and casuals can both play that game together, because for hardcore, they can still have fun with the game, tweak the cars and whatever they want to do, and they can have a really good time. And then you got the casuals will come in for the first time, looking at the hardcore and seeing what they can do and whatever they like to do. And it just gives them encouragement to like, wow, I could do that. I could do this. Maybe I need to start doing stuff like that, right? Encouraging them to like, hey, you can build stuff. You can do this. You can do that, right? Like a whole bunch of stuff, right? And I think that's why it's like when you look at it, it's like, what you want to call it? I wanted to say, Sony is in a pickle because they're like, they're just a business person, but they don't understand about games and having fun. And then, again, the head CEO from PlayStation, he from Sony, whatever, he doesn't understand about, gaming and stuff like that. And that's where they have a problem, because they try to be something, but it's all corporate. Like, you got to make it fun. You got to make people like that do want to enjoy these things and buy your product. Okay? You can make it or pretend to be profitable if you want. If the game is not fun and they're not enjoying it, what's the point of fucking paying for it? You get what I'm saying? That's why like Xbox is dominating, because of the fact that they understand like, yeah, we can make these games as corporate as we want, but we're not, because that's not going to bring people to play our games or buy our stuff. We have to buy it for the players out there to play it so they can enjoy it, and they'll get hooked and they'll keep buying and playing and buying shit. And that's the thing. And that's how Xbox works. PlayStation doesn't work that way. PlayStation is a business first, and they're not about customer satisfactions and shit like that, That's why a lot of times, like, Forza Horizon's games are going to outsell and outperform any Gran Turismo game, no matter how realistic the Gran Turismo graphics is going to be, right? No matter how much is that, they can never outmatch Forza Horizon 6. Just the pure fun and open world. That's what players want to play. And I think like Marathon it's like they're trying to be this hardcore demographic and all this bullshit. I think a lot of people are just like, they're just done. They're just done with the whole live service. I think you know, again, I don't know if this wasn't intentionally or not, but it seems to me PlayStation gets a W because of the fact that they made a lot of these casual gamers and hardcore gamers to not really care or even want to play fucking live service games anymore. Now they're more focused in on single player games. That's why you see like Starfield makes their way over there to PlayStation, right? And even though those little like fanboys will say some bullshit, but one thing, I tell you one thing they can't fucking say is like, man, they're buying the fuck out of that game. They're playing it. They are fucking playing it. They are buying it and playing it. They don't give a fuck what kind of pony YouTuber, Xbox, whoever. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is this game is fun? Yes, then I'm going to buy it and play it. And I think that's the problem with Marathon. It's just not fun for casuals to play. I think they're having more fun playing Arc Raiders because you don't see like crazy, sweaty bullshit. You just see them like, yeah, it's fun. You know, you could play together or you could betray your friends and kill them and take their loot and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a world that where it's like, it's not like a sweat fest. Like we got to get to the top. It's more like, this is who I am. I'm just going to be your friend. And then, you know, if I betray you, I betray you. If I want to be your real friend, I'll help you in any way, shape or form. Right. To get this loot. But again, I don't know how you going to feel, you know, right? I don't know what kind of decision making you going to do, right? That's why a lot of times they set up ambushes and stuff. It's more organic, right? That game, like, you know, like again, Arc Raiders is like more organic than Marathon, right? And that's why I think a lot of these casuals like that game. And again, I give PlayStation a W because they just making all these live service game, free to play games fatigue, and now they're going to be heading towards more single player games. Like we're seeing, like again, Crimson Desert doing extremely fucking well, right? We know Forza Horizon 6 when that drops on PlayStation is going to do extremely well. We see Starfield doing extremely well. Given the fact that all these like so-called whatever, like, yeah, it's a bad game, don't buy it, all this bullshit, man, all those PlayStation casuals don't give a fuck about you on YouTube. They don't care. They're just gonna go and buy the fucking game to themselves and they're gonna play the fuck out of it. and the gamers have spoken. So all those people that was saying about all that dumb shit, saying, oh, Starfield was a bad game and all this bullshit, well, apparently that was a fucking lie. I guess Starfield is a good game. You know, it really is. Look at that. It looks so much better. Now we're gonna blow it off and I think that's about it. We can blow this off and be done with this part. Oh shit. I don't got that much blowing off left. So this could be my last. All right. Oh, I got 25%. 25%. But I think I mostly did everything. So I don't think I need to do anything more. So I'm gonna let this plug in and let that shit charge and be done. I think we're pretty much wrapping this up. It's like about to be 3 o'clock soon. Oh shit. They did that. Oh yeah, probably Casey did that video. Let me go see his shit. This shit gonna be fucking hilarious. All right. So there it is. We got that done out the way. We can put it to the side.
We have everything you need to unlock your best workout for one
That's
set.
it. Okay, so now
Everything you've got. Get stronger with free fitness training at Planet Fitness. Join for one set down, $15 a month, no commitment. Deal extended to April 16th.
no.
6, the developers of Rockstar, because they've just been hacked substantially. Now it seems like
Hacked substantially.
Data, but probably not gameplay.
Well,
Probably
they practically stole them. And the funny thing is,
Hey, yo.
claiming that wrong.
Gangsta bingo is basically nothing but corporate shit. Like, bro, I work at a corporation, man. They don't give a fuck. They say, man, still ship that shit out, huh? But sir, like, they don't give a fuck. They say, bitch, ship that shit out. We don't care. All right, now we can put this back on top again. Okay. All right, just gonna put it off the side a little bit, right? Because we need to put the thing back on here. All right, because we're gonna do the thermal paste, and then we gotta put all that shit back on together. So it's gonna be tricky. Okay, so here it is. We got to keep that back open, unfortunately. Oops. Let me do like this real quick. There we go. Let me just place it. There we go. All right. Should able to see it. Good. All right. So we're going to put the RAM sticks back in there first. First and foremost, that's what we need to do. Now, you're probably sitting there saying, oh, just slap the sticks anywhere you go and stuff and you'll be okay. No, that's not how you do it. You got to do it the way how the numbers are. Okay? Because there's a certain number. There's 75, 76, 79, 80. So 76, 75, and then 79, 80. Okay, but if you don't know how the order of the sticks go, if you look right here where that serial bar number is, if you look at the last two digits of that, like the last two, those last little two digits is going to say like 75. And then when you got 75 and this one is 76, I think this one, oh, yeah, this one is 76. This one right here is 75. So these are a pair because 76, 75 are together. And then you got 79 and 80, that's a pair. So if you don't know how these pairs work, they work together with two numbers close together. So if I got 75, 76, these are a pair. 79, 80, these are a pair. Just got to look at the last two digits. So once you have those two, right, two of these pairs, what I'm going to do is go to low to high. So what I'm going to do is put 75 here, and then I'm going to put that right there. These are two channels. Two channels is always separate. It's not going to be like one-to-one together. They spread out. So I'm going to put channel 1 right here. And make sure the teeth lines up. Oh, wrong way. So it's this way. That's why I always be careful. Just double check, because see, to make sure the teeth lines up. So now the teeth lines up, right? And this is 76. So this is 75. Push one thing at a time. So then we'll put this right here. There's 2 sticks. So we got 75, 76. And then now we go do the same thing, except for this time it's going to be 90, 79, and this is 80. So I'm going to put 79 in this one right here. So we're going to put it the same way. So I'm going to put that the same way. Make sure it's right in the slot into the thing. It should be good. Bang. Then push down, click, good. And then this is 80. I'm gonna go this way. So that's just a FYI. If you're not sure what your sticks pairs and you got it mixed up, just look at the last 2 digits underneath that bar thing, and you see like 75 or 80 something or 89. When you start seeing those 2 last digits, you know those 2 are a pair. And then that's it. And now we have to put the CPU back in here. So we're gonna open this up, which is already all the way open. And now we're going to gently place our 5900X in there. And usually you just slot it in. There it is. There we go. That's it. Gently. Once it slot in, feel it's in. It's not moving. Triangle right there. And close. Done. Easy. Okay. Now this is the hard part. Because remember, we have to make sure that these are going to fit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is where it needs to go. So then that way it will tuck in like underneath there. So then that way we know like it's going to go like this. So I'm going to have this ready to go, because then we're going to have to put the clips back on there. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. One, you can loosen this up, which I'm probably going to do to make it easier for me to put it in, and then I'll screw that back in. So I'm going to unloose this first before we put on the thermal paste. So then when I put that in there, put that on there, clip them and stuff, it should be pretty good. So we don't have to worry about it. All right, so let's go do that. All right, keep going, GameStar.
Star is saying that they're delaying their game till February 4th, 2030, man. You know, this is what happens when you get your information from Trust Me Bros.
February 4th, 2030.
Okay, they can't come up with the credible sources like your boy GameStar. You know, this is some of the most pathetic behavior that I've ever seen in this gaming community.
Yep.
Not a build of the game itself. But
you ain't fucking lying.
Because a lot of people, even though this hack just happened about 2 hours ago, the 2
just
questions
happened
I'm
2
seeing
hours
is,
ago.
why is this so scary to a lot of developers? And
What do you mean? You mean solely to the Rockstar developers? Because that's the only game that people would actually want to leak out any information from. I don't think people are thinking this about any other game. What are you talking about? Oh, you know, all these developers, they're worried about people hacking their game. What game?
What game?
Like games like Marathon? Games that people don't care about?
Games like Marathon.
Because I'll be honest, I don't think it's
Shit.
but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yes, but
Game like
honestly,
Marathon?
you people are stretching it. And this is the problem with people that be posting links and stuff on Twitter, is that you guys fabricate everything. Instead of actually trying to be genuine and add some form of point of views to what you guys are talking about, you guys want to sit there and say, well, the great game is officially delayed. Like, I mean, they'll even go as far to even edit in Photoshop Rockstar's name as if they posted an official tweet. And I went on their whole official Twitter, and they never even posted anything about this. But yet you got these fanboys doing it.
Yeah.
Let me guess, it's a PlayStation 5.
Yo, they got these fucking fanboys doing these April late fool jokes. Like, they still posting up stupid shit. Now, again, I don't even think this is even true or not. I'll talk about it, but again, I don't think this is fucking true. And even if they did, it's just like, what is that going to do? They just release financial papers. They ain't going to be financially detriment because they still going to be playing the fucking game. That's a fact. They still going to be playing the shit out of it. That ain't going to change nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. It ain't going to change anything. All right. So now we got this a little bit down out the way. So then that way I can clip them and shit. Should be a lot easier. Let me just double check this because, you know, sometimes you got to be careful, right? And we want to face it the right way. So this, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. All right, see, that makes it much more easier. See how, like, yeah, you put the RAM first, CPU, GPU for last, and then that's it. Everything else is irrelevant. Okay, so now we got this is cleaned out. That's good, right? Now we got this ready to go. Now we can start putting it in and putting in our new thermal paste, which is our Cryonaut one. Yes, brand new Cryonaut thermal paste. It's like $11. I think I paid like $11. Sometimes you can get it on sale for $8. Look at this. Look at how small that is. Holy snap. Look how small that is. Look at this. It's like a gram. You don't even got English directions? Holy shit, they got every language except for America. Oh, there it is. Wait, nope. No. They got every single language except for America. Nope. Oh, okay, there's America. It's right here at this corner. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is very small. Now, there's two ways we could do this. We can put it on here, right? We could put the thermal paste here, on here already, and then just spread it out like that and then put this over. Or we can just put it on here and then have that put over. So I think what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to just put it on here carefully, doing it and spreading it out. So we're going to do like this. If you're nervous, if you don't want to do it this way, I say just put the thermal paste on here first, spread it, and then you could just flip it over and put it on if you're more comfortable that way, or you could do it this way. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to do it on here, which I already know. Okay. Just going to pour a little bit. And I'm going to take it and spread it. So it's going to be very very careful. Spread it as much as I can. Sometimes if I have a little bit extra left, I just pour a little bit on here. Get whatever the last little bit, and I spread it on here. So sometimes I do it for both. And that way when it's squished down, it's gonna get every piece of little corner. So I'm gonna spread this out on here as well. That way when I flip it, it's gonna be flat. Okay. Just put it like this. All right, looks like that is good. I'm gonna try to get as much of this shit off as I possibly can. Okay. Sometimes I do both half and half. There we go. Now that's good. Now we gotta make sure we're facing this the right way, right? And then we're gonna put this right over it. Just line it up. Just like that. And that is it. Now we can just start screwing this shit back in. And we'll do the other side too, just to get a latch. There we go. That's it. Got a latch. Boom. I just get the long one. Give me a longer screwdriver. Don't want to keep screwing myself, so I get a longer one. That way it'll be up here. Makes it easier. And we just do it for both sides. So it gets down nice and tight. Nice and tight. And it's facing the right way. Okay. Screw it down until it's nice and tight and it can't screw down anymore. All right, this is fine. All right, yep, this is it. That's it. Check, yep, that's it. Nice and tight. That looks better. All right. Now we gotta put the fans on, the clips on. So facing this orientation, we're gonna go like this, so then the wires goes through the back, right there.
Bluetooth bearing.
Oh, shit. I totally forgot. Nah.
This is the Cloud Monster 3. This is 3 layers of cloud tech. And this
Power
is real
on.
energy home.
Power on. Bluetooth.
I totally forgot. I
Bluetooth
paused that.
connected.
Pause it for too
New
long.
Energy Collagen Lift Extend Cream. Tighten skin plus 57% in 4 hours.
Lock room.
All right, there we go. All right. Now we got to put the clips right here. So we're going to clip that right there. We want the wires to face down, so the clips goes like this. All right, clips times. This is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but you know, if you're a first timer, but if you've been doing it as long as I have, this shouldn't be that hard. So we got the clips on there. We'll make sure it's right there where we need it. It's facing down, so we want it like this. And we want to make sure it's even, right? Because we want to make sure this is flat against there. So I'm using my thumb to kind of get that flat surface where I want it. And then we pull this back. Feel it right there. Beautiful. Look good. It's right. Nice and even. Nice and even right there. That looks a lot better. Now they got to do this one, the back one. Same deal. Same deal. We're gonna have to make sure it is flat, it's facing down. I'll put the clips, and then that's it. Okay, boom. All right. Damn, this shit looks good. All right, there we go. Boom. There we go. All right, so now this is a little bit tricky, but it shouldn't be that hard because honestly, we already moved that fan down. So we got the wire facing down. We're sliding it in, putting it even. Yep. Yeah, much better. And then I just fix it a little bit. Yep, there we go. Checking it. That's it. Did it. Then I can just make sure I put this wire underneath here. Underneath this little section right here. So then that way when I do route the cables, it's going to go that way, you know? So we're going to put this, oh shit. Yeah. So you got to be careful because sometimes this little thing gets stick out like right here, but we want it to route it underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen one side a little bit. Now I'm going to throw it underneath here. So it's like right over here. Okay. sometimes we gotta route it down very low. It's a little hard, but well, not hard, but like it's a little annoying. But once you get used to it, gotta route down so it's not sticking out. So now it should be okay. Much better. There we go. Good. Nice and even from the top. Good. And we route the cables underneath. Yep. Right behind the RAM. So if you see right here, I'm routing it underneath this plate right there and tucking it behind the RAM thing and routing that cable underneath. So then that way it will look a lot cleaner because it won't stick out. Then we can take these two and then we can route this towards the back. So I'm going to stick this wire and then this one right towards the back. So once we got that, then we can pull it, and that way it'll be all set. Checking over here with these wires, this should be fine. So now we got that on. Now we can put this back where it belongs. So now we can screw this back in, and it should be all set. So we'll just do. Whoops. No. Did I lost it? Damn. Fuck. Dropped it. There it is. I got it. It's hard to see it because I got a black floor, like a black matte, what do I call it? Black matte floor. So, and the screw pieces are black. So for this, I'm going to take off my gloves because I don't need it no more. We're not handling anything crazy. So now we can just start screwing this back in here where it belongs. Cross thread it. For this, just don't tighten it down super tight till you get the other one, cross thread it. Now you put this right along through. That's right where it needs to be at. Now it's good. All right. It's done. I'll take the time to get this done. There we go. Now it's back where it belongs, and now we can just screw the rest of the shit in there. That's it. Fresh thermal paste in there. Yeah, this shit looks good. Yeah, this looks so much better. Checking the screws, making sure that everything is completely tight. Yep. All right. So now that fan is back where it belongs. That's already good. We already routed the cables. Now we got to route the cables for the back. So now we're going to flip this over. Okay, so, how this going to work is that we know these are the two cables right here. There's our two. So we gotta make sure we route this all the way through over here. Wait, look. I see something tangle. I'm not sure if that's it or if that's the thing for it. Not sure if it's like a cable getting tangled underneath or that's just something else. Yep, see? So there's this one right here. It's a little bit tangled. We untangle it and then route it evenly through. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. See, a lot better, a lot better. It's not like tangled. So now we can lift it up. Now we can route this cable. So we can see like this right here. So now we're gonna connect it from a splitter. So we're gonna do these two right here. Or better yet, let me see. Oh wait, no, this is four-way connector. There we go. All right. Now we gotta put this back through here because this is the main connection. So we're gonna put that through back there. Now we gotta flip it again to make sure that is connected so it has the length. So this one goes right here. Now again, it doesn't matter which header, but I'm gonna put the farthest one, which is right over here. This little corner piece. So it'll be this one. Boom. So we got that on. And then we'll take these wires, tuck it underneath. There we go. We're tucking it underneath. I'm gonna put it through this way. Right underneath, so then it doesn't stick up, it'll stick down. And then when we get on this side, all you have to do is just pull that shit carefully. So now we're just pulling it carefully, and then we'll tuck it underneath here in one of these wires. So then that way, this will go right here. We'll just tuck it underneath. So then that way it will hold it. I don't need like a fucking thing, whatever. Then we'll take this, we'll tuck this underneath from the top, and then we'll plug these two back in where it belongs. So this would be the RGB fan headers. Boom. That's why I try to keep it as organized as I can and less tidy. Like again, like I knew like if I'm going to take out this CPU and I got to take out the fans, I don't want it to be here. Because if I need to take it out and clean it, I want to make it easier. So that's why I tuck those over here. So then when I say, oh, if I need to take this out, just take these out. And then I'll be all set. You know? There we go. Checking the cable just to make sure everything is good. It's plugged in. The LED switch. Good. Right. And then you see, got this nice and tuck underneath. Right underneath here. Got these plugged in. That's it. So there we go. That's it. And then I got the plug right here for that. That's already set.
Hello, Moto.
Aw, not this again. I have to decline it for a minute because I'm busy doing a live stream. I'm sorry. My uncle called me. I gotta call him in a minute once I get this shit done. Okay, I'll call him back in a minute. I do apologize for that, but I'll call him back in a minute. Let me get this stuff done because I'm almost done. Okay. Now we could put the back piece on here. And we don't need no crazy ass wipe for this. Like, honestly, the back piece looks pretty clean already, but I'm just gonna give it a once over and that's it. We'll put it in the inside. Grab this cloth like what we did. On the inside. Now we can close this back in there. There we go. Alright. That's it.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors.
Damn, this shit looks good.
75% sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrate better than water.
Okay. There it is. Okay. Now we got to, now last but not least, we have to just put the GPU and put this, put the front in there, and that's it. So let's go do that. This is already dry, nice and clean, very easy. And I think it goes up this way. There it is. On there, nice and easy. Boom. And then just gotta put this back on here. Boom. There it is. Done. Man, look at that. Fresh, looking clean. Doesn't look like some dead spiders are living in there. Very clean. And now we could put, last but not least, the GPU. Double check your connections, making sure they're all good before you close anything. You know, that's why you always take your time, don't rush. That's already good. This is fine. Okay. Now we can put our graphics card is always for last. So now we gotta just place it where it needs to be at. So easy. Go easy. This is always be the sucky part because, like, again, you can't really see as well. So sometimes you gotta just go towards an angle. If you're looking this way, just go to the side. Sometimes some people are really good at it, but if you go to the side, you'll find the lineup for it. So then that way, when it slots in, it's going to go in. Because if you're looking this way, you can't see the slot. But if you go this way, you can see the slot right there and the pins, and you can do it just like that. Some people are just so good at it, they can just do it one shot easily. But if you're a first timer, just go through the side right here. It's fine. Now we just got to push it down. That's it. Thing is up. That's in. That's it. Well, we just gotta put the screws that we need, and then that's it. So what I'm gonna do. Tip for this: if you have a bigger graphics card, make sure you just push this up. And at the same time, like push it up gently and screw it down. So then that way it won't sag. If you don't have a GPU sag, you know, like, or a sag bracket, you just push this up a bit and let that screw in. And then you do the same thing for that. So then just in case if it's has a GPU sag or whatever, won't be a issue. But even though I got a sag support bracket, I still want this to be pushed up a little bit, just slightly. You don't have to break it, but just like push it up. It has a little wiggle room. So get it as much as you can and tighten these down as much as you can. And then that's it. So now it's in good. Now we can put the power things as well. So I'm going to push this up. Hear the clicks. That means they're in. Check. That's it. There we go. Now I do have a sag bracket, which I am going to put in. See how it sags a little bit. Put a sag bracket right there. Lower it down just a little bit. Clean it, wipe it a little bit. It should be like brand new. There it is. I just put it right there at the corner. See, I just put it up a little bit slightly. It just moves it up. So now it sits like, you know, pretty straight. There's also a thing like if you need like a little bracket, will hit the middle, like the height of it. So you put it like that. But I only just lower it down slightly, but it should be fine. So now that's all set. Now we gotta put this for last because we need to clean off this. So I'm gonna do alcohol and a rag for it. So I'm gonna use it for this. All right, I'm getting down towards the end. almost done. Do the inside, wipe it good and stuff, you know, right? You want no dirt, no nasty shit. Go a little more. Just gotta be very careful with it. Usually you should do it on the bed, but I'm gonna be very careful with it, so. There we go. Now we can flip it. Now we can put this, slide this back in here. There it is. Boom. Now we can put this screw back in. Ooh, come on. This one has always been the difficultest one. Probably gonna have to grab the screwdriver for it. All right, in tight. Now we can just put alcohol on the top of here, rub it down, and that's it. So right there. Look at that. Not bad, you know. I think I finish at 4 o'clock. That's not bad. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So like 4 hours. So it just literally took me about 4 hours to just do this. I mean, I could go a little faster without the stream, maybe about like 3, maybe 2.5 if I'm pretty good at what I do. But 4 hours is not bad. It's pretty good. Look at that. Look at this. This shit looks fucking brand new. Wow. That looks really good. It looks really good now. Look at that. It looks so much better. It looks a lot better than it was before. Clean. Doesn't look dusty. Brand new coat. Fresh thermal paste in there from Thermal Grizzly. Even though I'm not sponsored by them, but shout out to them. You know, the Cryonaut does an excellent job. So yeah, fresh thermal paste. Can't wait to fire it up and then check out the temperatures. I think the temperature is going to be a hell of a lot lower than it was before. But yeah, that is it. We made it on time. Use very little tools. Now I got the rest of the shit I gotta clean up. You don't want to watch me clean up all this other shit. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much it is done. Complete. Looks so much better. you know, this is what I like about PC gaming and stuff like that. You know, you take pride in the stuff that you buy, and you take care of it, and you'll appreciate it a lot more. You know, you appreciate it way more than you used to. What you used to do.
Ocean State.
And I appreciate it. You know, it looks good. Buy every piece, build it myself, put it together, and I took my time doing it, and it came out fine. And like again, anybody can do this.
Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com.
Yeah, crazy.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event.
Oh, it looks so good.
Honda Blue Book Best Value Brand. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
I'm gonna put a smart fan off for that one.
Remove your makeup, not your gloves.
There we go.
All in one.
All right. So I'm gonna end the video right here. It's done. It's complete. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the stream and come by, hang out, say hello. Well, I only got one person, but hey, I do appreciate that. Thank you, Top Shelf Gaming, coming through. But yeah, other than that, that is it for me. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the live stream. Make sure you like, share, comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. I will be back probably like the week after that. I'm going to be doing a couple other things too, cleaning and other stuff. It's spring cleaning season. So once I get everything together, I'll be back doing like my normal stuff that I normally do. But for right now, you know, it seems like kind of quiet in the gaming industry. Kind of quiet. Interesting stuff, but quiet and hilarious. But thank you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.